Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of ColdIron here on Dork Tales. This is episode 13, which is aptly named, or correctly named, The Great Egg Heist, which I never thought I'd have an episode named something like that, so I'm very pleased with myself. But hi, everybody. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelly. Are you seeing him? And folks, we are here in our homebrew Wild West-inspired Dungeons & Dragons game, and I'm very excited to be playing with these wonderful people that I have tonight. Unfortunately, Amy is a little under the weather, so they are not going to be joining us, but Amy, if you're watching, we love you very much. We hope you feel better, and yeah. But we do have Caitlan. We weren't expecting Caitlan tonight, so we basically just traded. Caitlan, tell us who you are, where you are, why you're here.
Wow. All right. Sounds good. Hi, I'm Caitlan. I use she/her pronouns. And tonight I'll be playing Zoe, the paladin warforged of the group. Yeah, she uses she/her pronouns as well, and she is the oath of the peacemaker. Let's go.
I just came up with your level 10 milestone ability today because I like doing this thing where at level 10 you get like an extra ability for making it halfway to level 20. And I've come up with yours, and I told Robin, and it's broken. So now, and then I came up with Christine's, and it's pretty broken. So I need to come up with 3 more. But
I'm excited. Nice.
It's very exciting. You know what else I'm excited about? I'm excited about Robin. Hey, Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I use she/her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Trixxi, our gadgetsmith, inventor, Gabo, who also uses she/her pronouns. And yeah, I have to say, I adore the fact that I live in air conditioning, because I actually get to put on paint and not die of summer heat and worry about sweating it off. So I am very happy that I can paint this in the summertime. So I love it, 'cause I love being green.
You do. And do I have you cropped correctly for your goboobies?
You have my gobbies front and center. It's perfect. My gobbies.
Gobby has given Master a sign.
I contour them, so I want them on frame.
All right.
I contour them to give them shape, man.
We do. And with I don't even know how to transition this, so I'm just gonna say Christine's ears blend in with her hair. Hi, Christine.
Hello. It is true, they do blend in with my hair right now, so that works out great because it is far too warm to be wearing a wig and full makeup right now. Because my hands are sweating on my keyboard and mouse right now. It's not my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, if you don't know, in the Pacific Northwest of Canada, like, we usually don't have air conditioning. It's not till you go a little bit inland where Robin is that air conditioning really exists. So, like, Christine's house holds heat. Like,
because normally it used to be cold here a lot of the time.
Yeah, even summer wasn't that bad for some reason. It's like the climate's changing or something. But anyway, hi, Christine. Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Christine. Oh God, I could have gone. I'm Christine. I use she/her pronouns, and tonight I play Belle St. Clair, our Tabaxi warlock of the group.
Fantastic. Next to you, like I said before, Amy is not available, but we do have Amy is going to be tagging along in spirit. Amy is playing Carrion Slaughterhouse, our infernal orc Drake Warden Ranger. And we are on a mission to go collect that Drake as we speak, so that they can completely develop into their class. But we also have Kat. So hey, Kat, what up?
Hey, I legit thought you were gonna say Carrion Sunsworn.
Carrion Sunsworn.
And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right.
No, it's not. Good. I'm glad you noticed.
What is right, not my political leanings, but I am Kat. I use she/her pronouns, as does my girl Tally. She is our Seraphim aberrant mind sorcerer of the group, and I got new ears again because I lost my last pair downtown when I went out quite a while ago. So I have a new
Fair.
set now.
Fair. All right, Taliina'a, right wing. Taliina'a. Ooh, we never know. We never know. Hey, folks, we also have a 6th-party member tonight, and that is, of course, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is responsible for every dice roll I make tonight because I am using this. Oh, I forgot what the name of the set is. Anyway, it's cracked purple, and it's really cool. And Abria Iyengar really likes it. And so do I. But you can go pick up a set of your own. This is like the official ColdIron dice, in my opinion, because, well, I mean, if it had a little extra green in it too, it'd be even a little bit better. But these are absolutely fantastic. And they are available for you right now at 15% off if you use code DorkTales on bookwyrmgames.com. I just wasted a nat 20. But there are fantastic dice there, as well as all other sorts of products you can get. Hey, summer season is upon us, and that means you need dice, right? For campfire D&D and things like that. So definitely go and check out everything that they have in stock, as well as their quest chests, which are basically system agnostic games in a box. And they have some really, really cool additional add-ins on those. Like some of them have things that you have to sample, some of the like food wise or drink wise. Some of them have like escape room style things, and they also have some music and voice work on them. Wouldn't know anything about that last part. But thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for being an amazing sponsor. And with that, I think it's time for me to put on the old cowboy hat. And does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin? Beautiful. So Robin is going to be running Carrion statistically during combat. I will be role-playing Carrion off that. But basically, Robin, you can handle her fighting style. You kind of know the way she works. And if you need any hints, or if you are like, oh, what do you think Carrion would do? Feel free to ask the group. And, well, thank you very much. The chat says the hat looks good on me. It's weird. I grew up in the Midwest and I look great with a cowboy hat and a mustache. And these are things that I never thought would look good on me. But I'll take it. Anyway, last episode, let's do a little bit of recap. You all went and traveled around the city looking to set right what once went wrong. That's not true at all. Oh, I was originally going to call this episode the Iron Light Dig. The Great Egg Heist is way better. I think I might have put it wrong in the last episode. But, so, as you went around, you went and got some supplies, you went and met with the Conductors Guild, you went and met with the Ravens Dew, you went and did a little bit of shopping and kind of tried to work off Carrion's hangover. From there, you discovered that the egg that you were hoping to raise, well, at least Carrion's egg, was presently stolen. And that in order to get a super special Yoshi egg, she and the rest of you have to go rescue it from an egg-stealing creature called a Wixlet, which was lovingly created by our very own monster maker, Larouk. And I can't wait to run it tonight. You all decided that you would have to go to the Iron Light Dig, which is an old abandoned mithril mine. And although you know very little about why it was condemned, decommissioned, etc., you started to plan to make your way out there. Is that about right? I think that covers everything. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Then in that case...
Yeah, got it in one.
Got it in one. Whew. God, I was really worried. All right.
Swish.
I also am very...
Hold on a second.
What? I'm holding.
I'm looking at Carrion's sheet and I'm going, interesting, Carrion, interesting. Your favorite foe is orc. I mean, not orc, goblin. Interesting.
All right, so don't use that knowledge against anybody, except for Carrion.
I won't. I'm just like, interesting.
Interesting. All right, so without further ado, why don't we go ahead and hop in to ColdIron here on Dork Tales. You all leave the ranch, heading away from the Dead's ranch and down into the town proper. Now, you know that it's a couple of miles or quite a ways, at the very least, to the Iron Light dig. How would you be planning to get there? I guess just by foot.
Yeah, they said it was what, 3 miles? That's not a
Yeah, I guess I
terrible.
did say it was
I
3
guess
miles.
it's
So it'll take you about an hour to walk there. You have short... actually, no, never mind. Goblins don't have short legs in the system. They do, but they move quick.
true.
I
I
always
have
love...
30 feet speed.
I love that just means the goblins are like...
It's like an oyster catcher running along the beach.
Yeah,
And that's all I'm
she's
gonna
pretty
be.
top heavy. She is pretty top heavy, so that makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so... are you guys heading straight out into the wastes? Or into the Badlands to the south of Burden?
Yeah, we didn't want
Yeah,
to get
I don't
hit
see why
before we got
not.
there, so
All right, sounds good.
May as well catch up with this thing while, if it's
I mean-
nocturnal, right?
I think Trixxi will ask if they have any like mining picks and potentially rope. I mean, Trixxi has a grappling hook, so that will be potentially helpful. But I guess ask if there's anything that they would potentially have to spare that we could use.
So, at the ranch... I'm gonna actually... let me just roll for that.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I don't really have anything like that I can think of, but you should be able to get some of it in town pretty cheap, unfortunately. I wish I could help you with that, but, it's just not the type of stuff that we have here.
Oh,
Although-
it's no worry. I figured it was a long shot, but just was curious if you had any.
The halfling you were speaking with, Ilis, will give you an apologetic look. Well, I mean, you're pretty small. Hopefully, if this thing is what you think it is, you'll be able to go in after it. I hope.
We'll get it figured out.
Well, we should probably be getting going, or however Carrion sounds. Carrion will say that, I forget, I can't do her accent quite, but it'll basically be, we should get going while the trail is fresh.
Yeah. Let's get on out of here.
All right. Are you stopping by town to grab any supplies?
Actually, I realized one of my abilities
You can just turn it
in
into
my
a pick?
background. What?
You can just turn your hand into a pick?
I can make something that lasts like
an hour.
a long rest. A long rest. I can make some like common items up to 100 gold pieces. So yeah, she could make some sort of yeah, I think a miner's pick or like something for our shoes potentially.
Okay.
For like pitons, I guess.
Piton?
Actually, miner's pick and piton.
And golf cleats?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So with that,
So Trixxi will actually be like, actually, just do you have any spare metal or something? I can.
well,
whip
yeah, we
something
got
up
all
real
sorts of
quick.
scrap. I mean, is that all you need?
Yeah, just that. Just give me a few moments, and Trixxi will kind of like, you'll see like the cartoon of like something cloud of smoke with the ting 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 sounds, and she'll come up with comes up with that, and is like, actually, this will work better.
Wow, that was quick. So, you are going to be able to create that, you're going to be able to create that pick and are good to go at that point. With that, you start heading out to the south. I would really love it I would love it if, Robin, can you tell me Carrion's favorite terrain? Remind me. And in the meanwhile, can I get a survival roll from everyone? A nice group survival roll as you make it on the other side of town.
Oh, man. It's alright. Ciao. Oh,
Ciao.
there she is.
Does canny make any sense?
What?
She is deft explorer, canny nature. I don't know. What?
All right. She might have taken an alternate trait. Totally fine. It's been a while since I've seen her sheet. I'm just going to pop it open in a side window myself, actually. All right. What did you get on your roll, Caitlan?
I got a 1. So,
Oh, no.
Yep. I'm very good at this.
You're great at it.
I have a map, actually, guys. It may not be updated.
Oh, you're
It may
right.
be a
You
little
do have a
shady,
map, and it
but I
was
have a
marked
map.
on. So, you know what? You can roll another die.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because you had a map of where the of where everything was that Ilis actually updated for you.
True, true. So, well, as long as someone else reads it, because maybe my, navigation sensor's been kicked to shit. Alright, rolling again. I got an 11, which makes 12.
That's a bit better.
I
Trixxi
kind of
got an
think 1's really
18.
funny, though.
Okay, an 18.
Wait, hold on. I was looking at Carrion sheet for the bonus. Hold on. Nature. Survival, did you say?
Yes, so that's a 16 from Carrion that
15.
I just got, and a 15 from you. All right,
Yeah.
what did you get, Belle?
23.
Okay, and Taliina'a, did you botch?
I got a 5.
Okay, cool. So Taliina'a has no idea where you're all headed.
Correct.
But the rest of you are going to get enough to be able to follow the map. You start heading down to the south by southeast, I believe I said.
Oh, actually, sorry, that should just be 20. I confused two numbers together there.
Oh, that's really fun. Basically, the DC was 13 to be able to find this place by using a map, and everybody did it as a group roll. So, making your way to the south, you are going to have probably no random encounter. Hey, you don't. Good. It takes about an hour to make it down after finding your way down from the ranch and heading continuously south. For a little bit, you follow the bend of the canal that runs along the side of those train tracks, and then split off, heading across the wastes. In the distance, you can see large buzzard hawks, the size of giant eagles. I guess giant buzzard hawks would be a good way to call them, as well as you can see several cacti in the distance, about 200 feet from you. And as you approach, the cacti turn and look at you with their little beady black eyes. And you can see that they're wearing what you thought was that it looked like someone had hung tablecloths or bits of fabric on the side of these on the side of these cacti. But in reality, these cactus-like creatures are wearing ponchos. They turn and look at you to each other. They're about 200 feet off at this point, kind of staring over at you. Anybody who knows this region at all knows that there are a series of strange beings that live in the wastes, one of which are these Gamorreans. Do you all just keep going, or do you go up to the Gamorreans?
I think Trixxi has probably heard stories about them, so it's probably like, oh my god. And she's gonna, I think Trixxi will go up to one of them, or go up to them and see if she can interact.
Oh,
All
we
right.
should be sure we're going the right way. Zoe will call as she talk.
How far in the distance are they?
About 200 feet away from you.
Oh, okay, yeah, Trixie's 100% gonna go over there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Taliina'a will follow the group.
Okay, sounds good.
Belle
And what
will
does
also go
Belle do?
along.
Belle wants to go along?
Belle will go along. She'll stay a little further back just to not present a nice grouped target, but just in case.
Sounds good to me. And cactus person. I'm just gonna quickly pull up a reminder of what these guys look like for everybody.
Amazing.
Because I love them, and they are hilarious little creatures. They basically look like cactars, if you ever played Final Fantasy.
I was thinking about that.
You are going to see 3 of these Gamorreans just standing around in a circle. One of them is about 8 foot tall, standing at the back, very kind of like, I am Groot kind of thing. And the other 2 are 5 feet and 2 feet tall. And as you approach, they get a little tense, like kind of wondering what you are up to. Kind of chittering to each other.
Hello?
Yeah.
Just I just we were wandering the waste, and I just wanted to see honestly, I just wanted to say hi.
The small one was not facing you and turns, and you can see that a large, broad black mustache has been pinned to the side of its face. Like a big, like...
Is that comfortable?
No.
Does that hurt?
No.
Okay.
It reaches down and picks up a large sombrero and puts it on.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
However, as it puts it on, it has a little bit of trouble. Picture like it has long needles, this 2 foot tall one, and as it kind of pulls down the hat, you can see that like some of its spines, its needles are like holding the hat up. Like spiked hair would when you just set something on top of it. And with its little nub arms is going to grab the side of the sombrero and just pull until it goes pop, 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 and all the needles will suddenly just spring through the side of the hat. Hola.
Problem solving. Very good. Mustache looks good on you. Question. We're trying to get to enter name of the place here because I don't remember. This mine here. Perfect. Taps on the map. Are we going the right way?
Okay. Can I get go ahead and make me a persuasion roll with advantage because of Trixxi's green and was nice to them and they're green.
They're probably big and towering.
Kapow! You don't have a mouth either, so
Kapow! Dang it. Oh, true,
well,
yeah. Anyway, with advantage, I'm sorry, persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually pretty good at charisma. I forgot. 18. I forgot I get a +4. Yeah.
They're going to kind of like mutter to each other for a second and then like, did you hold the map out?
Yeah, she's holding it out and tapping. Sorry, my hands weren't high enough.
That's okay. The little one is going to kind of squint at you, reach over to the giant one, grab one of his needles, and go hiki hiki hiki, and pull it off, and is going to hold it up and start like pointing at your map, using it as a pointer.
Oh.
And is going to kind of tap like deep, 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 and then is going to point in the distance, and you're going to see that there's a rock formation that kind of looks like a man's legs.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. The payouts.
Oh yeah, that was the
gives you a thumbs up, and then
goes back.
Tip, tip, tip at another point on the map, and then points to the northeast, and you can see what looks like, kind of looks like a man's genitals, but with only one testicle.
That's Big Willie.
Oh,
and then he gives you a thumbs down.
Cultural landmark, perhaps. Oh, don't go there. He says don't go there. They say don't go there, sorry.
Have you seen like a big creature thing that like carrying an egg? Yep, like recently?
He holds his hands wide. The big one is going to lean in and go, which is weird because they don't have mouths. So this is very much just they're kind of vibrating with this, or their mouths are like these tiny little circles. They don't appear to speak any common language that you can speak. But I mean, who knows? They might have other ways of communicating if you have other ways of communicating. Your telepath
Bells?
just like
Gonna
Nope,
come
nope,
forward
nope.
and hold out her wanted poster that she picked up
Oh.
and basically kind of try and mime ask, have you seen him? Point at the map. Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea.
The short one is going to lean over into the dust and is going to draw a picture of a $sign with a question mark.
Belle will slide a gold over.
No. They're going to shake for a minute, and then slowly all three of them are going to turn and look at Tally and point directly at her bunny ears.
Hey, Tally.
Yeah? Why are they pointing at me like that?
I think they like your bunny ears. Can I get you a new pair? When I was back in town.
Oh.
Unfortunately, mine don't come off.
She will go to take them off, and they will go as she physically detaches them from her horns. They'll go click. Fine, here you go. And she will hand over the ears.
We are going to do a smash cut to the 7-foot-tall one going wearing the bunny ears on top.
Oh my
Or
god,
8 or
I
9
love
foot.
it.
And kind of like looking a little bashful. Like if it was an anime, he'd have like the pink blush on the side.
Okay, so the small ones wearing a sombrero.
Yeah, and a mustache.
And a mustache. Sombrero, mustache. What is the middle one wearing?
You know what? I'm thinking a sundress that is very ripped and like just like looks like it was like taken off of like a laundry rack.
Yep.
But as that one is there, it's like kind of ill-fitting, and slowly the one in the middle is going to keep like pushing tumbleweeds up the dress to fill out the cups.
Trixie's just gonna reach into her bag, grab a spare corset. I guess like, they would have brassieres. Trixie usually wears a corset, but she probably has like a spare bra.
That's way more expensive than a gold.
Something. Fair. Well, like just like a fabric bra. I was
Okay,
thinking.
sure.
I was thinking she'd have like cutlet inserts, right?
She doesn't need them.
Yeah.
She's all gob all the
she's like-
time.
All gob all the time.
Besides, the amount of
She probably
times
has
that
a sleeping
Trixie
bra or
takes off
something
her
like
clothes
that.
enough that like it would just, the cutlets would end up on the floor, they'd get dirty.
True enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trixie hand over like a bra that is like fit to her size boobs and like put that and then put the tumbleweeds in it. Yeah.
That one
About
just
that.
keeps. You think it's a she? It's kind of hard to tell with these guys because you know they're plants. But definitely is just spending time making the bra bounce and staring down, going. The 2-foot-tall one, Mustachio, is going to lean in and say, and is going to start drawing in the dust, and says,
I really wish I knew their language.
is going to.
Intriguing.
Is going to kind of like sketch in the ground what you think is the mine entrance, and is going to point at the map, or point at the wanted poster, and then point at the mine, and then X5.
Oh.
Oh, well, that is useful.
That's very good.
And then is going to proceed. I'm going to see how good he is at art. Really freaking good at art. He in the dirt. Now, the ground here is really like parched, dry earth. And with that needle, he's going to go, chuk, 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 and he's going to sketch out that there are 1 minute.
So you're saying he's a real Picasso?
That's
Take an inspiration.
terrible.
Take an inspiration.
Yes!
Robin, leave the chat right now.
Those are the two ways of doing it. So there are 5. So he is going to sketch out the person, like kind of like a really like chibified version of the Man on the Wanted poster, Taliina'a, as well as somebody like a male-shaped figure with big ears, a person with short, kind of wiry hair and big glasses, another figure with big tusks, and another figure that is vaguely like lizardy looking. He's a pretty good artist. He sketches out a dragonborn.
Oh.
So it looks like so Taliina'a is a human traveling with a half-elf, a half-orc, a human, and a dragonborn. And let me just do another check. He doesn't do that. And yeah, so that is going to be, so you know that there are 5 of them that are using that mine as well.
Trixxi will also potentially ask, like, try and mimic, like, she'll like point to Belle with like her big gun, and go like gun, and then she'll like try and pick up like a little stick and go like wizard, kind of like magic.
No. He will tap the one with the glasses.
Okay, so we got a wizard or something, magic caster.
And then
like sword. Ching ching ching.
he'll shrug. Probably.
Yeah, okay.
You get
So
the sense that it's like
probably
the other ones. So the other ones are armed, and one of them is a wizard. So you're looking probably at like rogues, warriors, and
Yeah, I don't know wizard. So it's good to know that they have a mage, because probably I would guess they've probably cast alarm or something at the top of the mine or something, that there might be magical traps then. So thank you.
on the moment. Mustachio gives you a nod and adjusts his mustache. Sounds rare. All right.
You guys have a wonderful day.
Enjoy
as
the
well.
ears.
But Big Bunny Boy, which is what I've referred to him from now on. I have Mustachio, Tumbles, and Big Bunny Boy.
Amazing. I kind of want him to try to jump. I just want to see what happens.
You want to what?
I want him to try to jump. I just want to see what would happen.
The Bunny Boy or the Tumbles?
Bunny boy. Well, I mean both. Either. But.
Do Gamorreans jump? Are they like elephants?
Right?
Yeah, Gamorreans can jump.
Oh, okay.
Tumbles get some air. Tumbles, if you try to get them to jump, Tumbles will happily jump like a cheerleader, and she will kind of bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And honestly, like, it's more impressive because Big Bunny Boy is like between 7 and 9 feet tall, depending on what I remember his height is. And the joys of inventing an NPC on the fly. Will like
I have him as 7 in my notes.
Okay, so then it was 2 foot, 5 foot, and 7 feet.
And
We're going
7
with
foot. Yeah, that's what I have in my notes.
Yeah,
These are I'm taking detailed notes about
I
these
noticed that.
NPCs.
Yes.
Gamorans. Woo-doo-doo. There we go. Got it. All right. Yeah, he's got a high vertical. You'd think that like this guy, like Big Bunny Boy, could play Wyvern Ball, no problem.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they jump real high. Except for Mustachio.
Oh, okay,
Mustachio is obviously the boss. He doesn't jump.
Yeah. Of course.
Alright, I guess we go start heading our way over to that ridge over there.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the walk to the ridge doesn't take any time at all. Before long, you find yourselves standing out in front of an old mine shaft. The entrance of the mine has several boards that have been nailed over it, with words in both common, orc, goblin, elf, and dwarven, probably gnomish as well, that say condemned, do not enter, flood risk.
Oh, flood risk.
However, you are going to see that a couple of the planks have been stripped and tossed to the side, enough that someone of medium height can easily squeeze through.
Real quick before we go in there, Zoe, would you mind holding out your weapon? I recently learned a way to retrofit some minor adjustments on it to make your firearm arcane and not need to be loaded. So if you want, I can. It'll last an hour, but I can make a few tinkers and add some of my little magic myself and make your gun a little bit more powerful as we go in there.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. Thank you.
Cool. So yeah, Trixxi will cast. This is a spell from Kibbles. Is called Arcane Weapon. So I will put the spell's wording, but it now counts as magical, and the damage is regular, except it is like you roll your normal damage dice and stuff like that, but it is now considered force damage.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
That's really good. So weapon damage change. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Belle
That's
is going to cast invisibility on herself
Thank you.
once we're going to go
Nice.
in, because it lasts for an hour.
Oh shit! Nice.
fantastic. All right. We're going
It's
to
concentration, so a lot of stuff could break that for me, but
Mm-hmm. I always get invisibility and greater invisibility mixed up, because greater invisibility is like a minute, but you can do whatever you want in greater invisibility. I always think
I think
forget
also
that-
because Baldur's Gate only gives you 10 turns on any of his invisibility.
Yeah, that's also true.
All right. So with that, the mine awaits in front of you. Carrion will squat down, look at tracks in the mud and the dirt, and will say, "It looks like they weren't lying. There's at least 5 of them in here." And she picks up a little bit of hair off of the ground and gently flecks her tongue across it. "That's a wixlet, I think. Was that cool when I did that?"
Very, yes. Two
Yeah,
thumbs up.
yeah, totally. You eating
Then
the
it-
hair or licking the hair. It's
It was
very
totally
cool.
a wixlet then. Right. No time like the present.
That's true. Let's
Go ahead.
Let's go.
go in.
All right. Where did the bell go?
She does that. Don't worry about it. Right?
Right.
If we can't see her, they can't see her.
You're very good at like nature and stuff, and as well. If anyone notices any mithril, let me know. I need to harvest some.
All right, let's squeeze in.
All 6 feet of Tally will squeeze through.
The inside of this mine has not been in service in several years now. You can tell that a number of smaller critters, everything from spiders to various reptiles, have made this place its home. As you're going through, there are huge pockets of cocoons up along the top of the ceiling, which is fairly high. The shaft itself is about a dozen feet tall, and you can see places where former mithril veins were initially found and then taken out of the wall, at least the further down you get. The mine doesn't seem terribly bad at first. It seems just dark and a bit humid. But as you begin making your way, you will find that there is an old elevator shaft. One of those with those old wooden lifts at the end of the main tunnel that descends down into the blackness. Now, as we're doing this, I just want to double check everybody here has dark vision or a light source.
No dark vision for me.
Okay, so what is your light source?
I have a lantern.
Okay.
Probably Zoe's lantern.
Okay. So, lantern is light for 30 feet. Or is it 20 feet or 30 feet?
I think it's close, dim, like bright light for 20 feet, and another 20
Perfect.
feet is dim light.
Okay, then I'm just going to put that on Tally's mini so that we know who is going to, and then dim light for 50, you said?
No, 20 feet. Wait, that's the spell light I'm thinking of.
Here, I can look it up. Sorry.
30 foot, an additional 30 feet.
Okay. Yep.
So that makes life easy for me. I'm just quickly going to go ahead and... You know what? On that, I'm just going to... I'll put the... just remember if it's beyond 60 feet. Do you all hop into the elevator and head down?
Can Trixxi give it a quick Tinker's check to make sure it looks like nothing super, like,
Yeah,
unsafe?
please do. Give me a Tinker's Tool check using your intelligence, please.
Mm-hmm. My 2 dice rolls that I've been rolling have both been 13s. So then plus int, and then because I'm doing Tinker's Tools, I get to add my proficiency twice. So that is plus 4, so plus 7. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Honestly, it's a little rickety. You think that if you... It has the weight limit of about 10 adults at the moment. Originally, this was a freight elevator that was designed to be used to bring up entire mine carts. It hasn't been serviced well in a couple of years, and it would definitely require further work if it were to transplant like large amounts of ore. But you think that you'll be safe right now. And actually, as you're investigating, you're going to see that the gears have been recently oiled. The pulley system should hold up. However, you would know that it would be pretty easy for you personally to sabotage this. a lot of the cords would be pretty easy for you to like cut if you so choose.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna make sure, see if it needed to be oiled, but that is good to know for later.
So with that, do you all head down into the depths?
Yeah, Trixxi will point out that, now looks like it's been oiled recently. But I think I could sabotage this, so if things get hairy, let's try, and she'll kind of like look around for the invisibility of Belle, knowing that she's probably around. But like, if anything goes wrong, we head back to the shaft first, and then I can make sure that whatever's down here may not get out. So
Is that the
as
normal
long as it
tactic
doesn't
for
fly.
you?
What?
Heading
Sabotage?
back to the shaft first.
Oh yeah, I definitely like to repeat shaft visits.
I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm being controlled by someone else today. Carrion will hop on and
Looks like it can fit 10 people, so we should be good. It is old and has not been serviced in a while, but
all right. Does everybody hop on?
Yes.
Belle will audibly acknowledge Trixie's plan.
perfect.
All right, with that, you are going to hop onto the elevator and slowly descend into the depths. And as you do, a smell is going to start to become more and more pungent. You're going down. There are several levels that have completely collapsed in on themselves. Enough that when you basically like reach them, you'll be able to see maybe 5, maybe 20 feet down. It's on the 6th level down that you start to see the ground come up beneath you. And you are expecting there to be kind of a bit of a bang as this thing touches down. But instead, you will land, or the elevator will come into a slow stop with a squish. The smell of mildew and mold is all around you. And you will see that as you hit the ground, a little plume of spores will float up into the air. Around you, you're going to see that there is a soft glow. Not enough to really see by for combat or anything, but enough that you could probably use it to navigate without, cranking your head on some of the uneven ceiling. Coming out, a number of mushrooms and other growths that are clinging the sides of the walls. As you're looking around here, though, anybody who wants to can go ahead and make me a nature check.
Ooh, I will try.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is there any
Natural
like
20.
Whoa, girl!
goo or something that Trixxi could try to
Ooh.
yeah, harvest.
alchemy? Or that too, but like alchemist check, kind of see what this is. Like look for acid specifically or something like that.
Sure, go ahead and make me
Or
that check.
hallucinogens.
It's a 17 for me.
17. None of you have seen anything like this ever before. And anybody with a 15 or higher is going to take a look at these and is going to be really kind of concerned. You've never seen any type of fungus growing like this before. It looks like it has... I mean, some of the caps in particular are glowing, but others nearby are shimmering as if someone took kind of a bluish steel dust and grew the mushrooms with that built into the stalks. Allow me to explain this in a different way. Picture these mushrooms as jello molds with bits of glitter mixed into the actual substance that makes them. They're iridescent, and you're going to see, Trixxi, as you harvest them, you are going to see traces of mithril dust.
Oh.
It's not much, but it's almost like these mushrooms are leaching little bits of like mithril ore out of the air.
Interesting.
It's quite pretty.
And Tally, as you're looking at this, you're going to start hearing a strong ringing noise in your ears. As you're looking at this, all of these fungi are of strange origin, and you are going to start feeling a building sense of unease that is going to remind you of that feeling that you got when you were around the Tolman. Your skin crawls. And at the same point, it feels somewhat pleasantly goose pimply.
Just feels a little spicy.
Feels a little spicy, but also like a little bit off. Now, anybody who is looking around at this, I would like a con save, please. You do not have to. You don't have to breathe if you don't want to.
Okay. I probably just don't breathe.
Yeah.
It's a 19.
'Kay.
And what I was going to say once you'd caught up on all the descriptions was that Belle seeing spores is going to wrap something around her face.
I'm
try and
assuming Belle
filter.
has a handkerchief or something, like a bandana.
21 for Trixxi.
Perfect. All right. So
18
you might,
for Tally.
and it was at least a 13 plus. Check
Do you want me to
carry.
roll for Carrion or?
Yeah, roll after this one. I'll use my roll. So she got a 15. So all of you are going to be fine. You're going to feel like if you're here for much longer, and luckily with the lantern light, you're able to see spores and things like that floating through the air. But you're not going to want to be here for terribly long, at least in this section of here.
Yeah, we probably want to be close. Does everyone have something that they could wrap around their face, try and limit the amount of spores we're breathing in?
Oh, I don't breathe. But I can also take some of my cloak and tear it again. She'll point to the ragged edges. Not that it's been quite done before.
We really need to get you a new cloak,
Oh
Carrion
no,
says.
it's like a childhood friend. It's been with me the whole time. I think it's quite all right. But thank you.
There's not going to be much of a friend left.
Tally will pull
Oh,
out a
you bring up a good
cloth
point.
from her bag as well.
Now here's the question, Trixxi. You made a mining pick. You could have made like a respirator.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going into a mine with like spores and shit. That was too bad, but yes.
That'd be pretty fun.
She'll take out a spare piece of like clothes that she has in rips and makes a little bandana mask thing.
Okay. And what is marching order?
Zoe will go first.
All right. You can
Unless
see the
Sneaky Invisible wants to go first.
I will stick around Zoe because she is my light source.
Okay. As you are all here, you can see that there are a couple of pathways that were starting to be carved out of this level. Here, you are seeing that some of the rock texture here is particularly strange. Now, Unfortunately, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition does not have like a science skill or a geology skill or something like this. They actually want you to roll history for this kind of thing. However, I think that's kind of weird, so I would allow history or investigation to get a sense of things if you want to look at the rocks. But I will say the shadows on the wall around these are kind of strange. And Carrion rolled a nat 1. Why did I roll for Carrion? I should have had Trixxi.
I was gonna say, I thought I was rolling for after that con save.
Well, I was embodying Amy right there with that nat 1, I'm going to say.
I got a 19 on investigation.
Perfect.
Ciao. Oh my god.
Because my dice are being nice to me after they were not grateful last game. Whatever we played. Vecna,
No, I
my
don't
dice
really
were
care about it.
for Vecna.
I got
Fair.
an 8.
Got an 8? All right.
Yep.
So, as you're heading through, taking a look at the walls, the stratification of the different layers of this mine look less like the actual striation of stone and more like the texture of a s'more. Looking around, you can see that once upon a time, and as you're walking through, this mine, well, the ceiling is only about 7 feet tall, almost scraping the top of Zoe's head, or at least her hat. But it's uneven. But as you're looking around, you are seeing that the stone itself, the very cavern that this mine is built into, has slagged and sloped unnaturally, as if it went soft at one point. Or as if it is slowly dripping downward like old glass. And as you are making your way through, some of the old support struts that were built into the ceiling, some you will see have completely bowed and bent. One of them ahead of you has bent for where the ceiling juts down so much that it has the tension of a compound bow. This 8x8 piece of wood that is holding up a portion of the ceiling, or I guess it'd be this 1x1 piece of wood that's holding up the ceiling, is bent at such an angle. It's a miracle it hasn't snapped, but you could use this as the spine of a bow. And in another place up ahead, you can see that one of the support struts has vanished. It wasn't built into the ceiling. The ceiling has dripped around it like a roasted, gooing marshmallow. You'll see places where it looks like the igneous rock that makes up the side of this mine has gone almost magmic before rapidly cooling into black slag. And that's what you're going to get with a 21 or a 19 within.
All right.
So weird stuff here.
Interesting. Be wary, watch your head, and don't touch anything that we don't have to. Also, if things are chasing us, knocking out that support beam might be a good block as well.
Keep that in mind.
And yeah, I guess press on would be kind of aware.
Okay. Heading down to the south, you can see that the walls they're glowing, they're giving off a soft, incandescent glow. Heading down to the south, you can see that the pathway pitches off to the pitches off to the east. I can never do that on top notice. And goes down into a mess where you'll actually have to walk across a large amount of this fungus. But you can see that there's quite a number of places where it has been squished and a path has been burned into the side of it with a torch. And as you step down there, you can see that there are these lovely fungi along the wall. Some of them look edible, some of them look fun. Some of them look like you just kind of want to reach out and touch them. And some of them reach out and touch you. As Carrion approaches, what is Carrion's armor class?
Carrion's armor class is 15.
All right. A number of these along the wall are going to start to squirm and reach out, and that's going to be a 19 as these violet fungi begin to stretch out, and I'm going to hit Carrion with a rotting touch attack. Okay, that is going to be 2 points of necrotic damage, and my favorite part of this, I get I get a D4 of these per round, so all right, that's going to be another one. Okay, that's going to be 6 points of necrotic damage as these violet fungi suddenly burst open with these tendrils that reach across, grabbing Carrion around the arm and start pulling her toward them. And I would like an initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
I love that you guys went straight to the wall with the hidden fungi. That was my favorite.
Ciao.
All right.
Wow,
What is
I
it?
rolled better for Carrion than me. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Okay, 14, 1, 19, 3. What's my dex?
Oh.
It's a violet fungi. Oh, God. Okay. And 4. Cool. All right, go ahead and give me your initiatives in the chat right now. So, looking at this, I have... Okay, so I have Tally with a 24. Then I have Carrion with a 17. Then I have Violent Fungi 1. Then I have Trixxi and Zoe. Then I have Violet Fungi 2. Then I have Belle. And then I have VF3. All right. One of them lashes out. And on the surprise round, I have a 10-foot reach, so I can actually make an attack on Trixxi. Trixxi, that's going to be a 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and let me just roll to see how many attacks I get. I get one more attack, but that one doesn't have surprise. A 13 doesn't hit you, I'm pretty sure.
No, it does not.
Okay, you're going to take 3 points of necrotic damage as one that is 10 feet to the south is going to lash out with its tendrils and start wrapping them around the side of your leg. And the other one is just going to go and slowly start to wriggle across the wall. Because these things still do have a movement speed.
Now, is it like grappling?
It's not
my leg?
it's not grappled. They just kind of like sting. It's just necrotic damage. So they just do this to make fertilizer for themselves. And as you were looking around, you're going to see that there are the bones of dozens of tiny animals. Everything from rats to like star-nosed moles lying on the ground there that have been used as fertilizer for these things. Tally, you're up.
Firebolt.
All right, sounds good. Give it to me. Which one are you aiming at?
She is gonna aim at she's just gonna aim at I can't even select it. The green. She's aiming at green.
Okay, so the one that just kind of slowly wriggled across the floor. Give it to me.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, that's gonna be a 23 to hit,
That'll hit. Roll me damage.
and that's gonna be a D10.
These things are great. These things are just like so cute.
And I don't add anything to Firebolt, so that's gonna be 7.
7 points of damage.
And now it's on fire.
Now it's on fire. All right, so number 3 gets hit for, how much was that again? That was 7? I believe that's what you said. All right, so your firebolt lashes out and slams into it, and you're going to hear this high-pitched, almost inaudible scream that's going to let out this woo, 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 woo kind of noise across the room that kind of echoes into the dimness. It is still slowly wriggling at you. Carrion has been whacked by this thing. What would she do, Robin?
I think she's gonna... I don't think she has anything that allows to shoot direct, but she has a dagger, so oh gosh, I have to look up what 2 weapon fighting style is. Because Amy just has.
Don't worry about it.
notes.
I got it for you. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. So I guess that means you can make 2 attacks and add the bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, you can add your modifier for both. She's gonna make 2 attacks with her dagger at this thing beside her.
She has 2
She goes,
daggers.
"Ah!"
That works.
I mean, you can make. Oh yeah, I guess you'd have to have.
Use their action attack with their main hand. The bonus action attack. All right, what you get?
She got a dirty 20 and a 23.
Cool.
For
Those are
both.
both going to hit. And so the way that the 2 weapon fighting style works is that you add the
Yeah.
ability mod to both.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, so 2d4 plus 8 piercing. So 8, 10, 14 points of piercing damage to
Okay.
this mushroom. And I think she would try maybe to back up from this because they're all kind of rolling toward her.
Okay. I'm going to take an
So-
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
figured.
miss.
Cool. So she will kind of, I guess, back up a little. Probably backs up by stopping into Belle invisible.
I think Belle will duck out of the way.
That's going to be her turn.
All right. So she's going to say something akin to, I'm not having a fun time with these fun guys. Or something like that. And all right, so fungus number 1 that just got sliced, you're gonna see like its gills and its tendrils have been cut away, and it's going to start to like regrow them, and is going to kind of turn in the direction of. Oh, I'm gonna roll to see who I go after. I'm gonna go after Tally because of the firebolt.
Yeah, understandable.
Tally, what's your armor class?
14, I believe.
Okay. 2 of the tendrils
Yeah.
are going to snake past you, but one of them is going to hit you square in the thigh for 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
All right, and that is going to be its turn. Trixxi or Zoe, who would like to go first?
Trixxi
You
can go. I
if
think
you-
Trixie's kind of more in the. Right
Okay.
of it. Yeah.
Cool. So for it was more for flavor that thing's not actually the one that attacked me is not actually touching me. Yes.
It's not actually touching you. Its tendrils are kind of like right in your face still.
Okay.
So think
No
of it
worries,
like the
I
way
just-
that a jellyfish stings.
Yeah. I was just like for flavor. I'll do it to the one that's beside me, but for flavor,
you
I
can
wanted
totally-
to like it was. I wanted to shocking because I have my new
You
shocking.
can shocking,
gauntlet, so-
you can shock and grasp its tentacles. I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Tell you what.
Cool.
Tell you what. I'll make. You want the offer?
Yeah, sure. I'll take the offer to
All right.
extend my shocking grasp reach for a round.
So we haven't used that in a while. Let's go.
We have not. Cool. Okay, so let me just.
I also have a
Lightning
drama bomb I need to
springs,
use.
Make a melee spell attack.
Ooh, and 4 hurt the Morse.
Yeah, it's not wearing metal. I mean, is it mithril? Does it count as metal?
These guys are not infected with the mithril.
Yeah.
But
No
that's
worries.
smart.
Yeah, Shocking Grasp gets advantage. No worries. I will, Oh shit, fam! That's a natural 20!
Hell yeah.
All right, give it to me.
Cool. Yeah, because it's just casting Shocking Grasp with the impact on it.
All right, put it on the spreadsheet and
Shocking.
let's see how much damage that does.
Yeah, you can cast. Yeah, doesn't matter for the dex, and then, so yeah, it's just treated. So 2d8, and it can't take reactions until
Whoa.
the beginning of my next turn.
Boo.
Wow, I rolled that's a weird looking d4, but that's a d4 that I rolled. So hold on a second while I find another d8. And I rolled. All right, so that's going to be 8 points of lightning
Perfect.
damage. Zort, and then
It is charged with electricity and unable to make opportunity attacks.
yeah, the one beside me unfortunately does. Can it took a reaction, but
It did, but then it had its turn.
So yeah, Mana has turn. Oh, it did. Yeah, it's true. But yeah, I think Trixxi. Yeah, Trixxi, I think is gonna.
Gonna try to back away?
Well, they seem to be reaching long, and she has this new shocking thing. So I think she'll stay. I think she will stay. Kind of seeing that like Tally and Zoe are there. But she will. That will be her turn.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Actually, as an item interact, she's gonna grab a vial of acid crab blood from her bag as my item interact.
Nice. Acid crab blood is their one weakness, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then it is going to be Zoe's turn.
All right, Zoe is going to drop the shield that she was carrying that I forgot to mention, but I always do it. Whenever we go in somewhere, she carries a shield. And then take out Steelbraid the Negotiator and try to shoot one of them, question mark? I don't know.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's try.
Which one are you trying to shoot?
19! Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Probably the green one.
All right, the one that was already hit by Firebolt is a good one. Go ahead and give me damage.
Let's do it. So this is but this is force damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is ka-chow. Whoa, 12 damage.
There's an explosion as it pastes against the wall. How do you do it?
Nice. I think it just explodes. I think it's just too gooey for my shotgun.
Too gooey for your shotgun.
Yep.
All right, down beneath you. Then any other moves on your turn?
Let me see. I might actually just try to get closer to them to take some. I'm gonna try to go over here, spread out a little bit, and see if I can get someone's attention.
All right. So moving closer, the one that was just shocking grasped has no reactions, but it still has normal attacks. It is going to make an attack at the one who shocking grasped it with a 4. And then is going to make 2 against Zoe with a 12 and a 14.
No, negative.
Perfect. That doesn't work. Belle, would you like to do anything? It's your turn.
Okay, so do they look like they're kind of like, this is kind of under control?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
probably getting them next turn.
Oh, absolutely.
Now you said
I
there
w-
was a path burned into the fungus.
there is, yes.
I thought it was these paths along the side.
The top is also a path then? Is it like two?
So looking around for the paths, you can see that there are paths burned both into the north and south ends of the corridor, basically along like a slightly elevated ridge. So you could either go across to the north or the south and follow those elsewhere in this area.
Yeah, so Belle is going to do that just in case the noise of this combat is bringing anything running from further in, and then she can kind of be an early warning / surprise the fuck out of them.
Sounds good. All right, so would you like to double move since you aren't taking an
totally.
action? Okay, so go
I
ahead.
forgot I could do that actually.
You absolutely can. I just have to double check something real quick.
And she's gonna do it as like stealthily as she can to not like disturb anything else and just keep an eye out now that she knows what these things look like and that they exist.
Sounds good. All right, so heading around to the north. I just have to check one thing really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As you do so, you are going to take a step here, and at the top of the corridor, as you are making your way there, you are going to start to hear the worst, and I'm not going to play a sound for this because I'm not a jerk, the worst sound imaginable as 4 clumps of fungus right next to you begin emitting this high-pitched, almost ultrasonic like shriek that echoes throughout the tunnel, that just like picture like a cartoon like bat screech. They just start going like, you can almost see the sound waves reverberating off of these 4 clusters. It's not harming you, but it's not pleasant, and it's definitely like an alarm. That is unfortunately they have blind sense. But that is all they do, is
Alright,
make...
so they're not attacking at all?
They're not. They're basically just alarms.
Okay. Would they have started making the noise when I was like towards the first one?
They would have had I not spent a hurt them more.
Oh, okay.
Or, pardon me, a drama bomb. I'm going to spend the
Okay.
drama bomb on that, because it's more fun.
Alright, I'm stuck.
All right. That is going to be Bale's turn. Top of the initiative with Tally.
Okay. She is going to move backwards a little bit so she's a bit more out of the way. And I mean, these things are fungi, so they probably don't have the requirements that I need to be able to do psychic damage on things. At least that's
You
what
never
Tally's
know.
thinking. So she's going to firebolt the red one.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a firebolt.
And a 16 to hit.
16 to hit's going to hit.
Woo! Yay! And this is a D10. 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage to the one right next to... All right, it is still up as your firebolt slams into it. It burns and burns, but is still up. Carrion's turn.
Cool. Carrion is going to use her Delano Defender.
Perfect.
Yeah. Does she have 2 of them? Is that why she has the 2 weapon fighting?
I believe so, yes.
Cap. So she'll make 2 shots with that?
Sounds great. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, she doesn't have the big fancy gun. That's 2. But she has the 2 revolvers.
Yeah, she has 2, so she's going to pull out her guns and go bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
So she can aim at both of them, actually. So She'd probably want to split her attacks.
Yeah. So to the red one, that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
That's a hit. All
and
right.
then to the blue one, it's gonna be only a 12 to hit.
That's a hit. Their AC was
Oh,
5.
shit. Wow. Okay, so that's amazing. Okay, so 2d4. So for the red one is gonna be 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And for the blue one, that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
Perfect. How does she do it?
Just bullets, shoots from the hip and just explodes.
All right. Both of them are going to go down in a blaze of fungi.
And then I guess probably take a move action towards where the Shrieker, like not towards them, but she'll actually probably go along this edge or go
Around the southern edge.
What do you guys think would do? Would Carrion go up to the north or to the south? Would she go towards the Shrieker
that-
things?
The north is quicker, but the south splits us up a little bit. Which
Yeah.
is kind of nice, right?
I think she'd
Yeah.
run headlong into helping Belle. Let's go with that.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
go with
think
that.
That's true.
Yeah, I think so too, because I think Trixxi will go down the south. But I was like, ooh, what would? So
Also,
she'll then move.
do you guys know if Belle went up there? Or did they just start shrieking
That's fair.
magically out of the darkness at you
That's
guys?
true.
And that's probably even more terrifying.
So yeah, she's probably gonna run over there just to see what the fuck is going on. So that's 30 feet. We'll put her there, and see these mushrooms. And go, Carrion, is that you? Or not? That's myself. Oh, is that you?
These mushrooms
No,
are
her
having
turn.
some sort of effect. The
Wee.
fungi
Alright.
are having some sort of effect.
A
And
little whisper.
Oh, that's
comes
Belle.
back.
is it though? Is it? All right, perfect. So that is going to be Carrion's turn. Trixxi, what are you doing on your turn?
Okay, so Trixie's going to start running along the south here to split up. These are both dead, right? The two
Yes.
things. So she'll take a step towards those creatures. So 5 feet of movement. And then she will level her Delano Defender at the closest one to us, hearing that shrieking noise. She's gonna be like, oh, the alarm's off, but let's try and silence this alarm.
Okay.
And shoot after
All right.
that.
Sounds good to me.
So she's going to shoot.
I'm assuming that these things kind of like swing back and forth. They're medium sized. Like you could like sit on these as chairs, and they're just kind of like swinging back and forth, just letting out these.
19. to
That's a hit.
Perfect. That's gonna be 7 plus 5 is 12 points of piercing damage.
Perfect. That is going to slam in. You're aiming it for the first one?
Yeah, that's the closest in my range I could go.
And that one, you silence it.
Great. Okay, so then she'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there. And then as a bonus action, actually, we'll say she kind of went back there. Could I make a hide roll, a hide roll, using, because I can use nimble escape to take a hide action as a bonus action to if anything comes around. So Trixie's gonna try and hide like behind like a little crack or crevice in this like wall.
Sounds good. Go ahead and make me a hide check then.
Perfect. I rolled a 3, so that is 6.
All right.
Super stealthy. Barely an inconvenience. And that's gonna be Trixie's turn.
All right. As you hide, there is going to be a moment of just pause, nothing but the sound of these horrible, horrible alarms going off again and again and again. And as you are watching that, something scrapes against a hole in the roof. And at the edge of the tunnel, there where the mine shaft rounds the northern corner, there is going to be a scratch and then a thump, thump, as an immense creature drops to the ground. It has huge serrated hooks on the end of its arms like praying mantises. A huge beak and a leathery, almost beetle-like body and shell. And it lets out a visceral hiss as it locks its general direction directly at Belle. Its blind eyes seeking you out. And I think that's where we're going to take a quick break. Don't go nowhere, folks. We'll be right back. Well, hello, folks. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat and have ice cream and stuff. So, hey, everybody. Hope you're having a good summer. It is July o'clock right now, and yeah, we've got a lot of really good stuff happening in Dork Tales. And I just wanted to let you know that hey, it's a good time to be dorky. Also, I'm very sorry, Christine, that everything in this room has an echolocation or blind sight. I'm so sorry. But you're having like one of the ice creams, so you know it's not all bad. And
I'm eating
Cat's
her
eating a
last
hamster.
ice cream.
Look at this tiny friend.
You sure you're not going to eat it, Cat? Could be
I'm
tasty.
positive. It's so cute. Oh, I dropped her.
Well,
Oh, she's typing stuff. She landed on the keyboard. Well,
So-
by dropped, I mean she's about 2 fingers off the keyboard.
yeah, keep your fingers on the keyboard. So yeah, hi everybody. If anybody has anything fun to announce or report, that could be good. I just saw Superman last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was super.
Yeah, it was pretty super.
What are you saying?
I'm excited for the potential thing that might be recording tomorrow. Mwahaha. Super secret projects.
Thing that might be recording tomorrow.
Oh, not tomorrow. Monday. I'm getting days mixed up.
Actually, Caitlan, how are you feeling right now? Like you're feeling pretty good? Okay, so I guess probably we're gonna be doing a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So long as nobody gets like sick in the next like 48 hours, 24 hours, something. So I'm excited about that. And then you guys will be seeing that on Patreon real soon. I'm trying to think what else is going on in Dorkland, which is where we're all canonically from.
Yay, Dorkland.
Dorklandia.
That's like the better Disneyland.
Yeah, well, modern Disneyland. Oh, that's Robin's just drinking moonshine in the back row, are you?
Yeah, it's true. Made my own. It's like cheating moonshine. It's not actually like I didn't distill it.
You drink it before
I
you cheat?
infused it.
You infused it like an
Infused
artificer
it.
should. So
Yeah.
someone
That's
someone
fresh
left
cherry season.
a suggestion for us in our Discord, that because I was talking about like just like, oh, I've been a little overwhelmed with work and stuff, and they're like, you know what you should do? I should write modules for other people to run, like not just like like for pay, but I should just like give modules to other Dork Tales teammates and just be like, here's the game, run it. I don't dislike that idea. I need more time to write them, but like, I think that could be potentially fun if I wrote a campaign up for somebody and was just like, hey, run this. It's a kung fu epic. Here, run this. I don't know. Might be fun.
Maybe, but then you might want to play in it, but then you also have to write for it. I guess you can't really play in it if you write it.
You can totally play in it if you write for it, so long as you keep that distance. I think it could be really useful to play in it as you write, like to write a module and then play in it, because you know where its weaknesses are. Then after you've played it, you're like, wow, that moment sucked. Or at the very least, that you should like watch the footage, right? Like you should see how other people run it. It was really interesting because I wrote a bunch of Strixhaven modules for Krista to run for Strixhaven, and it was really interesting to watch the way that, for one, someone else ran something I wrote, and the way that the players interacted with it and like what was fun and what wasn't. Because you always, like when you're writing something like that, you always think, oh, this is going to be so much fun, or this is going to be really cool. And the players completely do something different, because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? But it's really cool when you see something that you didn't expect to be so fun be fun. I don't know. It's nice. It's one of the reasons that I like running like single shot convention modules multiple times, because you get a lot of difference every single time you run them. I remember when Promethean the Created first came out, I ran that at a convention like 2 or 3 times in a single weekend, and it was completely different every episode. Like same NPCs, same stock characters, but totally different, which is wild. But anyway, so folks, thanks for joining us for ColdIron. If you're enjoying what we do here, consider joining the Patreon. It's a fun way to support the channel, and helps me out a lot. And you'll get access to Pastreon. Is that where we get our pasta?
I wish. I had something covering it up, and I couldn't quite see the keys. So I was like, I feel like this is where the fingers should be. And it was not, but I couldn't see until I typed.
I'm sure that feels where the fingers should be.
I would like Pastreon.
Just join the Patreon, Kat. It's better. And plus you get to see the new art. Like the art.
It's true. I need
just got
more art.
You do need more art. I just got art commissioned of Eyeless, and she's very cute. The artist is just finishing that up right now.
It's also funny because, you know, Tally just be like, what is this feeling? So sudden and new.
That's right. I just love how cute she is. She's just so adorable. But folks, I think it's time for us to head in and have some hooked horror times. You guys all ready to fight a hooked horror and have some fun? Let's do it. All right. Hello and welcome back to ColdIron here on Dork Tales. As we return into game, an immense creature with a beak, the body of a carapaced beetle, and serrated hooked hands falls from the ceiling, locking its eyes on Belle. With a horrible roar, it points its head directly at her and prepares to charge, letting out this scream that seems to reverberate off of everything. And will charge. The music kicks into high gear, and Belle, the creature, roars and somehow sees through your invisibility, perhaps with an echolocation. It is going to charge you, climbing along the wall. Have you ever seen Underworld? Cool. It is the dumbest thing in the world at times because the werewolves run across the walls. Does everyone remember that part of Underworld? It was the worst part of Underworld. All right. And to answer the question you put in the chat, Robin, nope, the hook horror goes because I rolled it into the initiative phase. And it rolled higher than Zoe, but lower than you. Oh wait, no, it couldn't possibly do that because
That's what I was saying. I'm like, you could use the offer.
I'm gonna use the offer. I'm gonna use the offer to go.
Because yeah, Zoe and I were the same initiative. We're both 8s.
All right, so I'll just move the hooked horror down there, and I'll move Zoe up, and then Zoe can act after the hooked horror. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the offer to go first and attack Belle. So Belle, I'm gonna make 2 hook attacks. I'm gonna try to hook you. That is going to be a 22 and a 25. Okay.
I'm level 3. You fucking hit. Like.
All right.
I don't know what level 3 could ever resist that. But
how many hit points do you have?
31.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not doing well, but you could be way worse. It charges you, lashing out with the hooks. The first one is going to catch you for a total of 7 points of damage, because I literally rolled as low as I could on that one. But the second one is going to be a solid one, dealing 12 points of slashing damage to you. For a grand total of 19. So you've got 12 left, and that is going to be its turn. Zoe.
Okay, Zoe is going to... I think all my stuff is pretty close range, so I'm actually going to get all up in the fray. Not yet, though, so we're going to get up closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just be right up beside
Okay, so
Carrion
are you just rushing across the fungus?
100%.
Kelly,
Yes.
I can reaction, right?
Yes, you can react.
Sorry, you went so quickly I didn't have a chance to say, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke this fucker.
Perfect. Okay, that's a dex
nice.
save for me. That is... Okay, it's going to pass Hellish Rebuke, so I believe it only takes half damage.
Okay. That is going to be 6 then.
6 points of damage. All right, nice. All right. 7 points of damage are going to blast it, and it's going to let out a shriek. Zoe, you were going to rush directly through the fungi.
Correct.
Sorry, it's 6 points.
Oh, 6 points.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Sorry, I already rounded down.
All right. 6 points. Absolutely. Sorry about that. However, Zoe, you don't have to breathe, so moving through the fungi is not going to cause you any problems.
Ooh, I already decided to stop my breathing earlier, so
Yeah.
if there was any desire to. Perfect. All right. I was like, I'm good. I'm immune to disease and resistant against poison. Let's go.
Oh my god, you really are.
Okay. I made for this.
It's
I'm
like I was
going
made
to
for
use,
this.
right? I'm going to use a channel divinity
Okay.
to call Peace's Demand. So as an action, I can as an action. Well, that's fine. I can use my channel divinity to cause my voice to ring out with divine purpose. Choose a number of creatures that can hear me equal to my charisma modifier to make a wisdom saving throw. On a
Okay.
failure, it becomes paralyzed for a minute. They can attempt it again at the end of their saving turn.
Okay, that is a
I
wisdom
guess
save.
there's only 4 of them. Yeah.
Okay. So the hook horror is going to get a 5.
Nice.
The shriekers are going to... Wow, the shriekers are actually like, they don't... You know, they're like, fuck the law. Because that is going to be... So 4 that can hear you. That's going to be a... Oh, they have a -4 to wisdom. So that's a 14, a -1, and a 3.
Okay, so the 14 will actually pass because that is my DC.
Okay.
But the other ones fail.
Okay.
So we can just pick them off.
All right, so they are going to gain paralyzation.
She's just going to scream one at a time.
Okay. And
Because
then...
it probably only works until they're hit, question mark?
Yeah, it
'Cause
would
it's
only work...
Peace's Demand?
Yeah, it would only work until they're hit.
That
but
would make sense to me.
But, Belle, your first attack has advantage, and if you roll within 5 feet, it's a crit. because so every one of these creatures is paralyzed by Peace's demand. The way that paralyzation works is
Except for-
you're sorry, what were you saying, Zoe?
Sorry, one of the shriekers didn't.
Oh, sorry, one of the shriekers didn't. So, but the hook horror, if you're within 5 feet when you make your attack, it counts as a critical if you hit automatically.
Okay.
Because it's paralyzed, so you can basically line up a headshot.
Okay. The only problem with that is that I automatically get disadvantage if I attack within 5 feet.
I'm going to waive that.
Everything
if
I
it's-
do is ranged.
I'm
so-
waiving that if it's paralyzed.
It would even out because all attacks have advantage. So with the disadvantage from range, it cancels out to flat. And then
It is
it's
paralyzed.
critical
No,
hit.
no, it is paralyzed. You can put a muzzle up against its forehead.
Okay.
Yep. I know. I was just saying that, like,
Oh no, yeah, no, I know. I'm just
with
arguing.
raw,
With,
it cancels out either way.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing with raw. I don't like it raw. Oh, I mean, you know.
Okay. Okay, so
So you get a roll with advantage if you want to
Okay.
shoot it.
just to be clear, it's my turn now, right?
It is Belle's
Because you've
turn.
not said that yet.
Correct.
All right.
That was my whole turn.
So
All right,
it was
sorry.
kind of theoretical.
All right, so then we're gonna go. Belle, it's your turn.
Okay. All right, well, I might as well walk up then and the 5 feet and put I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it. Because that'll be quieter. What?
I mean, do it.
Okay.
That's great. I was saying it was great.
Okay, and this is gonna be flat then because it cancels out my disadvantage.
No, it's gonna be. You're gonna have advantage.
Okay.
Like I disagree with raw, especially when paralyzation is on the line. Like, no, that's
'Kay.
You have advantage to shoot somebody in the head point blank.
Okay. So that is where are my numbers? Spell attack is that. So that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Cool. That's a crit then.
Cool. And then this level, I believe it's just 1d10.
Oh, did you want to use your mark on this guy?
My mark?
Yeah,
What are you
your
talking
eldritch mark
What eldritch mark?
for
Oh, the
being,
dual mark, you mean?
Yeah, the dual mark. Does it have a benefit? I can't remember since I wrote it.
I guess it gives me a d4 extra points of damage.
Cool.
That's
And it
about
refreshes on a short rest, so
Yeah. Okay, so a d10, and sure, I might as well.
yeah, because then you
Spend
get
the bonus action
2d10,
then.
2d4, so. Oh, Christine, didn't you also take Deadeye? So your crit dice, you get more crit dice or something?
Well, does that count? Because I figured since
Let me just double check.
I wasn't rolling a critical.
No, it becomes a critical, so it automatically
Okay.
counts as a critical hit. Yeah, it's that good.
Oh, well, that won't count because that's a firearm only.
Oh, okay.
And I
Would-
was trying to be slightly quieter.
Totally fine. If you want to keep that, then absolutely, that's fine.
I just kind of figured to try and make it less obvious that there's other people here, per se.
Sure,
Versus them freaking out over an animal or something.
that's totally fine. Go ahead.
Because that's the thing, is like that sort of thing would. The retort of a long weapon in a cave is going to be really fucking obvious.
Yeah, that shotgun has definitely been obvious.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've already shot.
Oh, okay.
But
That's true. No, I'll just keep this because I already started with this. So that's gonna be 10 points of damage.
Nice. 10 points of force damage. Perfect. All right, so that is going to blast into the side of its head, knocking it. Do you have any bonuses to Eldritch Blast for invocations, by chance? I can't remember what invocation you have. Or evocation.
It is invocation.
It is invocation. Is it the one? Do you have the one that adds charisma to damage?
No.
Okay.
Does this paralyzing end if I hit it, or?
It will, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I might as well then. So it's repelling, so it's 10 feet away.
Oh, hell yes. Okay, so that is going to launch its ass back. 5, 10. And actually, one sec. All right, I am going to say that its giant ass is going to land and deal 4 points of damage to the shrieker that it steps on, which is actually going to break its paralyzation as well, but because I was in 5 feet, that counts as a crit, so that's going to be another 8 points off. And so that shrieker is going to just go as it launches backwards onto it, because hook horror be heavy. There we go. All right, so I love the visual of you stepping forward and just launching this thing back with an Eldritch Blast. Perfect. Anything else on your turn?
Yes, I'm gonna move back.
That's a good idea.
A little further away from this thing before its next hit kills me.
Totally. I believe. Do you have the fast movement for being a tabaxi, or did you take something else?
I'm not aware of a fast movement, so.
Then that wasn't one of the kits used. No big. All right, so rushing back, you are out of the way. Any bonus actions?
No, that's Duel's Mark.
Oh,
that's a bonus action.
You're right. Sorry.
Sorry, it does everything. Like, I try and keep track of my action economy.
Sounds good. All right, top of the initiative then. We're back with Tally. Tally, you're up.
Yes, she is going to move forward. And on this ledge. And she is going to Dissonant Whispers this thing.
All right, what's
the big one?
The hook horror, all right.
The hook horror, yes. I kept thinking hook worm, but that's not right.
It is not a worm, it is a hook horror. Wisdom save? I got a 7.
Wisdom save. You got a 7. Neat. That's awesome.
I feel pretty good about it.
Actually, no, that's awesome for me.
Okay.
They're clearly very wise.
12 psychic, and you need to use your reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows from me.
All right, I have my reaction available, and my speed is pretty high, so that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I believe I have a... All right, it is going to rush around the corner, scurrying away from you, as it takes 12 points of damage.
Will all of that sound in its brain affect its echolocation at all?
No, because it is not deafened.
Okay. Figured I would double check.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
She is going to land back on the ground, and that's it.
All right, perfect. Carrion is up next. What is Carrion up to? Also, hello, Raid.
I guess keep
pushing the assault.
Yeah. There's 2 of these. So one of them is not paralyzed.
One of them is not paralyzed.
So Carrion can move. Go. Oh my gosh, Belle. See, Belle's really hurt now. Step forward in front of Belle and then take 2 shots. One at each of the thingies.
Each of thingies.
One of them will have advantage. The mushrooms.
Okay.
First one, the one that's paralyzed, got a.
Did you roll with advantage on that one?
20. Yep, 23 to hit.
Okay.
And then the one that's not paralyzed got a 16.
Okay, got a 16. Those are both going to hit.
Cool. Okay, so for the paralyzed one. Oh, woof. Almost minimum damage. 7 points of piercing for the paralyzed one.
Okay.
And 7 points of piercing for the non-paralyzed one as well.
Perfect. We love to hear it. All right. 2 shots are going to ring out, and those shriekers are going to keep on shrieking.
All right, that is Carrion's turn.
All right. Carrion's turn. Now we are down to Trixxi or Zoe. All right, Trixxi, what are we doing?
Zoe can go first if she wants.
Oh,
Or
sure.
Zoe.
All good. So Zoe realized she doesn't give fucks with this fungi stuff, so she's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and spread out, and try not to 30, to not crush that guy in particular. But she figured if anything else was hostile, it would have made its presence known. So she's gonna stand there, and she is going to shoot at the closest shrieking guy, because she can't see the hooked horror anymore.
Okay. And I just
Ping
gotta
that one.
checking one thing
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. As you hop down and rush forward, there is going to be a little tremor
Yeah,
at the fungi to the southeast of you. And a mushroom cap the size of like a gnome's head is going to pop out of the ground
God damn it.
and look your direction and go,
Oh, it's cute.
Hi. What are you doing?
it's going to say in, do you speak Sylvan?
No. Oh my god, it reminds me of that, never mind. Sorry, off topic.
So it's going to be like, and it's just kind of like start like chittering at you, and is going to start speaking in sing-song.
Okay, that's lovely. That's nice. That makes up a good
How
backdrop.
did it my way? Actually, pardon me. It's gonna pop up and look at you and go,
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
and that's all it can do, because it can only speak
Incredible.
using its mimicry trait, and it's heard that song apparently. All right, you're up.
Amazing. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna shoot that screaming one. Closest to everyone. Alright. Let's move my food. And let's go find my D20. And go ka-chow! Oh, that's middling, but that's 15.
That's a hit.
Perfect. We're gonna go ka-chow! Oh, that's really crappy damage. That's a 3. Let's go.
How do you do it?
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, Compestry, that guy. Sorry.
Is that what you thought you were thinking
alright.
of?
Yeah, 100%. The cook me with butter.
Cook me with butter.
I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Anyway.
It did.
Yeah, again, it's just gonna explode because it's really squishy and I have lots of bullets. Force
Perfect.
bullets now. And that is my turn.
All right, use the force.
Yep.
All right, Trixxi, what do you got?
Cool. This is gonna be real quick for Trixxi. She's going to double move, and then hide. Try to. Bam, so 30 there. She's going around the south of the bottom again, kind of figuring this hooked horror might come back. So she will kind of make her way down and then try
Okay.
and hide again.
As you make your way
Oh
down,
no. Oh,
you
no.
are going to hear a little pop noise as another one pops out.
Hello, I love you, don't you say no, no, no. Hello. No, 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 no.
And as you go a little further, you're going to hear
I'm coming up. Oh, I want
I want
to
the
go
world to
now.
know.
and then you're going to take another step and hear
Hello from the other side.
and also
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
What?
as 5 Campestri in a circle just go boop, 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 boop.
I love it so much. I'm so glad that we got to see those.
I'm glad too, because
Yeah.
they're actually pretty chill.
Yeah.
Except you are walking within 5 feet of one. So let me just double check the thing.
no.
Are you acting threatening to it?
No, Trixie's just kind of like running back, going, "Oh, excuse me, pardon me," and because she's gonna try and hide, as well as a bonus action, which I got 19 there to try and hide.
Okay.
Of course, so I guess she probably's like, can I use you for a second? And like hides behind its head, like gets on her belly and stuff, or squats down.
Yeah, it starts singing a song that you've never heard before that I'm not going to sing on stream.
I love that we have these streaming
it.
guys to the north, and then this like boy band to the south. I'm really enjoying
Right?
this.
I love the boy band.
Whiplash.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited.
Perfect.
Keeping you undressed, keeping you undressed. Grab me by the cap.
Anyway,
I can be your mushroom cap.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you hang out with the Campestri boys, and hide. All right.
I'm kind of
it-
imagining them like tipping their hats down and kind of being like all
Yeah.
like
sultry.
coy. Yes. Very instead of the Saja boys, it's the mushroom boys.
The mushroom boys, the shiitake boys. There needs to be like a word like Saja. All right. So, but like, okay, that's gonna be Hook Horror's turn. Hook Horror is very
Shanta
angry.
boys, like Chantrell.
Yeah, that's probably the best one so far.
That's
Chantrell
right.
boys.
boys.
Yeah.
All right. So is going to let out a roar of anger and is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I've hurt them more, so I'm going to do it. Is going to use the adrenaline from that hurt them more to charge at Zoe. Because you paralyzed me and I hate you for it. That is going to
That's
be
fair.
a grand total of... So you have your shield up, right?
Negative. No, I
Okay.
have my gun up.
Oh, fair, fair.
Okay, that's
All
better.
right.
Yeah.
So the first one's going to be an 11 as it's going to
Yeah.
scratch forward. I'm guessing that your gun's up. It's going to kind of catch the side of
Oh,
the
yeah.
barrel and wrestle it to the side, and then is going to jam a blade directly into your chassis for a
Beautiful.
total of 10 points of piercing damage.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, and that is going to be Belle's turn as it
Playing the
guts
paladin
into...
like a
You know what? I'm going to
barbarian.
spend a hurt them more to hit you one more time.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna spend a hurt them more for that not to be a botch. I'm gonna reroll that. All right, cool. That's gonna be a hit. So
Orion cried. That made Orion cry.
all right, 15 points of piercing damage as it slashes into you, reaches back and slashes in again, letting out a roar of triumph because you should be dying about now. It's pretty sure.
Fair.
Belle, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Before you roll, I did just want to say we did have a nat 20 earlier this game, and no one was given the combat inspiration. We're still in the same combat.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Belle, you got fucked up. Take some inspiration.
Well, thank you, because that made me roll a 19. And that counts as a crit with Duel's Mark.
It totally does. All right, so with that, who would you like to give your inspiration to?
Who's next? I guess who's first on the list?
Tally.
'Cause I was last. Is Tally going to attack?
Yes, Tally using an
is going
attack
to
roll.
attack.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, then. Tally can have it. So that would be... Well, this is a much better set of rolls than last time. That will be 26 points.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Last time I rolled shit. I had 4 dice and I rolled 12. this time.
Are you using Repelling Blast?
Yes, I'm going to knock it away from Zoe.
Okay, so it was right here, so it's actually going to be like slammed against that wall. So your Eldritch Blast is going to lash out, and this thing has decided that it has like really made the wrong choice by coming back, but I used all my speed and I hurt them more to get an attack phase. Crap. You dropped it into from hurt to fucked in one hit. Congrats.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else on your turn? I think you still have a bonus action, don't you?
Yes, because the dual mark just stays up. I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action, though.
Okay.
Let me just double check. That some of the stuff is not very familiar anymore.
No, fair.
Too much having to learn like Rosie's stuff and then come back and learn Belle's stuff again.
Well, and then I'm always rewriting stuff, so.
And then all of Malia's stuff. I don't think so. No, I think that's it.
All right. Then we are top of the initiative with Tally. Tally, you're up.
All right, Chaos Bolt.
Oh boy. Okay,
Chaos
so
Bolt, making use of that advantage.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ooh, it's not a 20, but that's a 19.
That's gonna be a hit.
So that's gonna be a hit. Here we go.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 1d6. And,
Yes, it is. So,
And what is the first d8 that you've rolled?
all right, so that's going to be 13 force damage.
It is just Force Day in here.
Use the force.
Use the
Yeah.
Force.
Wait, no, I should be talking with Yoda's first, because I'm good with Yoda.
Oh my god. All right, so that's going to be 13 points of force damage, slamming into it. It is going to be just pinned up against the wall, hurt, and very, very angry at this point. Beautiful hit, Tally. Anything else on your turn?
Could I use the offer to do a cantrip too?
What cantrip would you be doing?
I want to psychic whip it.
It's out of your psychic whip range, I think. Isn't that only 15 feet?
It's only 15 feet, but I could also fly. Woo-doo-doo. I haven't moved at all this round.
I'll allow it for the offer. Yeah, I'll let you cast that as a bonus action. Sure.
Amazing! Yay! All right, well, you're gonna use the big liquid core Bookwyrm dice D20 for this one. Ooh, and that rolled a 17.
All right.
Okay, I don't add any of that, and that's just gonna be a D8 of psychic damage. Can you make a strength save, please?
I can. Can you make me a con save for flying over the spot where all of this combat has occurred?
Yes. Ooh, how's the? I mean, it's 20, 24. 24. I rolled
Okay,
a
24 is good. How's a 14?
A 14 is not enough. You are grappled.
Okay.
And you get to also take 7 points of psychic damage.
That's great. That's great. Okay.
Yup.
Here,
I have things happening in my head right now with the grapple. With where she is.
I was about to say, because you can't leave if you're grappling it.
Nope. Player Cat thought about this. Tally did not.
Cool. So Tally's going to get pulled down into the muck, which is great. This creature is quadecimated. And you have wrapped around probably its neck, blasting it with psychic damage. It is trying to claw at you, and you are being pulled down into the mire and muck, and it's Carrion's turn.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
Yeah, I think so. I think that is Carrion's bread and butter here. So I don't think she wants to use any spells right now.
No, I think she would just go bang, bang.
Yeah, I think she'll go bang bang. So bang bang. Oh
Shoot,
boy, Carrion, I have Amy's rolls over for this one. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Cool.
Can I take a
but-
reaction real quick?
Yeah, you may.
I would like to cast Swing and a Missile. It's a new cantrip I took from that book of yours.
What?
You take
from,
advantage of the book you said that I could take cantrips out of.
yeah, from Deep Magic. Yeah, what does this do?
You take advantage of a momentary distraction an ally's attack provides, firing a miniature arcane missile at your ally's attack just as the ally's attack misses.
Oh my god, this is the
Everybody
greatest
agreed
thing.
I could take this one.
Yeah, this is the perfect.
I have to make a
Amy-
ranged spell attack
Okay.
on the allied target. On a hit, I do 1d4 force damage.
Okay, go
So it's
ahead.
just a little bonus for if you fail, you give me a chance to hit too.
Yeah,
Okay.
because grapple doesn't give advantage or anything like that, right?
No, it doesn't. It just stops speed.
No.
Just is the speed. Yeah. Okay. Just want to check. Yeah.
That's so
'Cause
funny,
I rolled
Christine.
a
I
4
love
and a
that.
2 on the dice for Amy,
30,
so I'm
20.
sorry.
Okay, so
3
roll
points of
me
force damage.
2d4 because it's marked.
All right.
Yeah, every attack you make is marked.
I forgot about
That's
that.
amazing.
Oh my god. Okay,
I
well,
just love the name
Amazing.
of it.
oh yeah, swinging a missile. How much damage did you do?
5
Okay,
force.
it had 1 hit point left.
Oh my god, of course it did.
So picture this. Tally leaps across the throng, her wings spreading. She floats, she grabs it, wrapping a psychic lasso around it, starting to like choke it out. Carrion brings up her guns, fires twice, both going wide as she tries not to puncture Tally's wings as Tally's getting like jerked around while holding it like a kite. And just suddenly Belle just like pulls out and goes, whoa, bang. And how do you do it?
I figured this one, she just kind of points a finger at it. Like reaches around something and just like,
Are you finger gunning this thing?
Fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah. I
Wait, did
think
you
so.
finger bang this thing to death?
Maybe. And I feel like this cantrip in particular is just like the tiniest little shining mote of force that just floats over and because that's all it really does in the long
Like,
Oh my
flicks it on the
God.
forehead.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah. Maybe gets it right in the throat, right? Yeah.
There you go.
It goes right in its mouth and makes it like.
All right. And with that, the hooked horror dies. However, Trixxi or Zoe, that shrieker is still going
Yeah.
to the north.
I mean,
Yeah.
Zoe can deal with it. Trixie's just gonna be making her way around town, talking fast with Campetri's past, and she's party bound. So she will take a double movement on her initiative to go up to where the hook horror used to be on this side.
Perfect.
And also take a bonus action. I will bonus action hide in case I am hearing weird sounds or anything like that.
All right. So,
Fine.
with that, you go by, and as you do leave the Campestry circle, they're going to just start going,
Bye, 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 bye.
singing bye, bye, bye as you leave. Zoe, you're up. What do you do?
Soda pop, don't worry.
All right.
Sure.
Let's pop them.
Pop, pop.
Pop up. Ka-chow! Oh my god. 11? Does an 11 hit?
An 11 hits. Roll me damage.
Oh
Actually-
my god.
I don't think you can roll less than its hit points, but go ahead.
Oh. You know what? Sounds like a challenge
Okay.
these days. Ka-chow! I actually rolled an 11, so that's 12 damage.
It
Nice.
explodes.
Explosion.
Beautiful. And with that, the combat is over. You are all a bit banged up, or at least a couple of you are. However, Tally, as the hooked horror goes and collapses into the ground, I want you to make me a dex save. To not be... Actually, make me a strength save.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question: is does this thing fall on her? Because she's already fallen on the ground now.
Yep.
So.
Well, what'd you roll?
You said strength.
I think it would be dex because you're on the ground.
9.
Okay. Let's see. A hooked horror. Cool. You are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as this hooked horror falls on top of you,
So funny.
pinning you to the ground in the fungus, the moist fungal wreckage.
Oh, that's an awful sentence, Kelly.
Yeah, that's a sentence, man.
That's
what I'm
going
here
in the
for.
notes.
Everyone all right?
More or less. You'll see that she's got like
Yeah.
gouges in her chassis. I could do
Kelly is
for a
going to
small
like
rest.
get herself out from underneath this thing and then fly back up on the ledge.
I wouldn't
Do
say
you want
no.
me to take a little sneak around the corner and see if there's anything there that is immediately going to kill us? I'm going to guess no, because we've been making a lot of noise. But it might be good to get out of these mushrooms before we take a breather. I can take a
Oh,
look around.
right.
The corner
I don't
if you
actually
want.
breathe, so I didn't think about that.
Well,
That's a good
la-di-da,
idea.
look who is fancy and doesn't need to breathe.
Well, it was fancier before, they rent these holes in me, but
That's fair. Trixxi's gonna do a little sneaky sneak if you want me to roll a stealth.
I would love a stealth roll.
Cool. I'm gonna use my inspiration you gave me for Picasso to
Picasso.
not
I'm not gonna write that
botch
down.
that. I'm glad because one of the dice I rolled a 3 on. So stealth is going to be 18.
18.
Yep.
All right.
So she'll kind of creep around the corner very carefully, very slowly.
As you round the corner and start sneaking down, you are going to be able to notice a couple of things. Trixxi, what's your passive perception again? It is 12?
Passive perception is 12.
With a 12, you are going to hear the sound of running water in the distance. It's quite a ways down, and it begins to become very dark. As you make your way downward, down a winding slope, you can see places where old rail tracks were starting to be placed before they were given up on. You can see that the walls here are even more dilapidated, more melty than previous.
She's not going super far away. She's kind of, I can't see past this bit of the map, but she's kind of just seeing what's in this cavern in front. If that is still part of the description, I can't tell because I can't see.
Totally. So it continues down about another 100 feet and out into blackness.
Okay. But right now, nothing is.
You hear nothing coming up.
Okay. Trixxi will go back and report to everyone, being like, there's a big cavern. I hear water. but it looks like nothing is there. We could probably take a little rest at the top of this, but it gets down to blackness further on. And honestly, the sound of waters might be helping our stealth. Even though we made a lot of noise, it might be helping us.
All right.
So that sounds like a good idea.
Do you all continue onward?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's move forward, I guess.
Can I get anybody who is moving forward just to give me a stealth check, please?
Oh,
I don't know why I rolled. Carrion's going to be rolled for by Robin.
It's true. What?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
20 that needs a PR check.
7.
22 for...
Okay. As you make your way down, like I said before, the fungus becomes thin and then starts to vanish as, strangely, the sound of running water pulls the moisture away with it. The sound around this area grows strange, and you find yourself heading down a corridor that looks like it is completely melted. The walls are made of thick volcanic stone, but here it looks like things have gone saggy and soft. In the distance, you could still hear that running water, and ahead you can see that there is a fork that branches around to the south and continues forward kind of to the northeast. Now, anybody here that has a passive perception, let's see, I've got a 14, I've got a 16, I've got an 11. So, Trixxi, because I don't remember what Carrion's passive perception is, I don't think it's as high as yours. 15?
Yeah.
You are going to notice the barest bit of light coming from the south. If you were going to take a rest, this might be where you'd want to do it.
Yeah, kind of assumed that's where we were going. Yeah, Karen will pass that on, that information, that there's light to the south.
Do you see that too? There's something to the south.
All right, well, let's just break some bread first. Get our strength
Bread?
up.
I would think bandages, she says.
Well, both. Food's healing too.
Okie dokie. All right. Anyone who wants to can take 10 minutes to take a short rest.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
All right. Go ahead and spend your hit dice to heal if you want to use those.
Yes, please.
Can Trixxi, so I looked up what an alchemist kit can do. Alchemist supplies, and I do have one on me.
Mhm.
And Trixxi only took 3 hit points of damage last fight. So can Trixxi spend the short rest making up a bottle of alchemist fire?
Ooh.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Cool. I don't know how long. It doesn't say how long things take, but that's one of the things that you can make with
so my short rests are 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm thinking that as an artificer, you know how to make napalm quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, cool. Because Trixie's about to enter her napalm era. We'll make alchemist fire.
All right, so, and just a moment to see if... Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll your heals.
Oh, wow. My first roll was really crappy, and then I got 2 10s. Yay.
Perfect. So you bandage yourselves up, arc weld a bit of the damage in your chassis, and generally prepare yourself for what is to come. Is anyone doing anything else during the short rest? Trixxi, you quickly mix the alchemist fire.
Yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
I will say my channel divinity comes back on a short rest. So
does it? Dope.
Yep. Yeah. It says short or long rest. So I will do something when we start again.
Wow. I always thought it was just long rest. That's dope.
Let me look again. You must then finish a short or long rest to use your channel divinity again. Nope.
Oh wow, I should have used it way more often last time I played a pally.
I don't know if that
Wait,
is.
that's
I
a
think that
cleric.
might.
So I'm going cleric. What the hell? Never mind. Sorry, I don't know how I got to cleric.
No, it's channel divinity, a short or long rest.
Okay.
Not for paladins.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Damn.
see.
Okay, I'll start using it more with Emberland Knight because I always save the channel divinities.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
it's
I usually do as well. And then I was like, hold on a hot second. But maybe I am wrong. Hold on.
I just looked it up. Like on Roll20.
Oh, yeah. Even this one says that too here. Okay. Oh, it's the same rules for both. I figured maybe clerics are a little more that, but okay.
No, just clerics get more of them. You only get one of them, whereas clerics get two usually. So that's pretty great.
That's amazing. I did not know that. Thank you. I'm playing.
Oh, you mean to use before the rest? Okay. I got you. Okay.
All right.
Sorry. I'm really good at D&D, guys.
You're great at D&D.
Are you?
You're a D&D robot. So
yeah.
as you gather up yourselves, you heal up and prepare to continue onward. Do you do anything else, or just keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect my channel divinity for detect hostility. So as an action, I can use it, and for the next 10 minutes, me and my allies can't be surprised and have advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh, hell yes. Okay, so all of you have advantage on initiative. And with that, let's continue further into the mine. As you come up to the fork, you can see that there is a little bit of light coming from the south. And that is exactly where the sound of rushing water is coming from. Who is going first? Is anyone doing anything as you make your way downtown?
Actually, since we're going to that, I think. So under an hour. So the arcane weapon is still good, Zoe, and it's not concentration. So that's amazing. I'm just looking for one thing. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Great. Trixxi's gonna spend an action to cast Seeking Projectile on her gun, and that will last for 10 minutes as well.
All right. Sounds great. And as you do that, who's going first? Are you heading to the south, or are you heading to the strange tunnel to the east? Okay.
South,
okay, so
I would think.
So Belle is going to cast invisibility again, I see.
So I was wondering, as we were kind of making it down this cavern, because it's about 100 feet, and as we've been going, Trixxi's been keeping an eye out for mithril veins and seeing if there are any traces of like a vein showing up or anything like that. While we're kind of getting to this fork.
So looking for veins. You love these shafts to be big and veiny. And you are starting to see a little bit of a sign of that in the wall, actually, as you are moving. With your passive investigation, you are going to be able to see that you think there might be a mithril deposit maybe to the south if you're lucky.
Okay, good. All right, so then we don't need to worry about going into the northeast. Perfect.
You do not. However, with your passive investigation, and anybody who has a passive investigation of 15 or higher, so that's a 10 plus your investigation score, you're going to notice that there are a number of fresh footprints that are heading to the north. Well, to the northeast, I should say. Perhaps there's another entrance into this mine.
Oh, that might be a good way to get out. I cannot see Belle anymore, but Belle, do you want to go in, take a quick look and report back?
Sure. We'll kind of whisper in your ear.
All right. Belle.
So Belle will go be stealthy.
All right. Belle, as you head to the south, you head down a rocky embankment. And as you do, the strangest thing is going to be around you. The ground here becomes far more level, becomes far more flat, as if someone used some type of spell or heavy machinery to flatten it out. You can see that the walls here have that same type of melted slag look, but even more so than before. Part of the wall has completely busted away to the south and has let in a torrent of water that is continuously draining through the side of the wall and down in through cracks in the floor to even lower levels of this cavern system. It's creating a large pool. And as you are looking around, you are going to see that there is a small encampment over to the east here, where 5 figures are cooking a late night meal. However, the strange part of this is that what they are perched on is not a normal bit of cavern. It is a flattened, strange bit of something ancient, something pedestal, metal, glitters in the light of their campfire. However, that's not what's going to grab most of your attention. For what's going to grab most of your attention is the small creature that is crouching at the side of the waterfall, clutching an egg roughly the size of a mango in its hands, and repeatedly cuddling and washing it like a feral raccoon, while humming to itself quietly.
Delicious egg, delicious egg, delicious. Delicious.
It continues to chirp and purr. And as you are looking at it, you are going to see that it's only half visible because of the mist of the water. It blurs back and forth out of reality with a chimeric illusion. However, as you are watching it, can you tell me what you do?
I think go back and let the others know what's happening, and we'll probably have to try and make a plan.
Okay, so moving back, you check in with the rest of the party.
Okay, so we got the egg thing. And then the party's there. Do you want to try and steal the egg? Because I'm assuming when we go and try and talk to the to the group to get them in. That thing might spook.
I mean, I wasn't planning on talking to them.
I was. The talking was in quotations.
I kind of. The thing is holding the egg.
Oh, Carrion, you're good with animals. Can you talk to it?
A good try.
Persuade it? We have something better and shinier, perhaps? She kind of rifles through her bags.
Do you have an egg?
Food? No, not in particular.
Actually, wait. You know what? I'm going to roll a d20 to see if you have a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, perfect. I mean, that would be pretty.
You have a
cool.
hard-boiled egg.
Excellent. I have one hard-boiled egg. I like to keep one with me. It packs good protein punch.
Okay,
I mean,
so,
for people who need it. Mm-hmm.
So a couple people try and
It's
talk with the
directly
creature.
in line of sight of the other group. So
Did
try-
we not grab a bunch of eggs? Did we not make that joke about luring it out with a bunch of eggs?
Yeah, but then you never did go out and get it, unfortunately.
No, I don't think we did.
Oh, like Easter Bunny.
Yeah, like Easter Bunny.
So probably don't spook the people at the end.
No.
Is there a way to whistle so only it can hear us? Like a dog?
I don't know.
I guess that would be Carrion's.
You want what? You want me to just make like a wixlet noise? Sure.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And that
I'm
wouldn't
sure
be out
you
of
have.
place with the Wixlet.
I mean, in Carrion's equipment, she has animal feed and a hunting trap.
Okay. Just
So,
I have an idea. Just hold on one sec. Okay, can you make me a stealth roll for Carrion?
I can certainly try. Okay, Carrion. Oh no, I rolled your favorite number, Kelly. That's a 7.
That's a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So she-
Carrion will... Nah, I don't think Termination will do anything.
You know what? Roll me with advantage because this is sound based. So this is a stealth roll.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Then I rolled a 19. So
Perfect.
23.
The sound of the rushing water would distract a little. So she will move just up around the corner of this bend and will set down a hunting trap. And will gently place the hard-boiled egg in the center of it. I'm not much for impressions, but... make me a deception roll, please.
Amazing.
Deception or animal handling?
Or performance. Performance?
Performance? Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. I will give you animal
Yeah, I was gonna
handling
say-
with animal handling, but use charisma.
Okay, so that's a +4 instead of a +5. Okay.
It could be worse.
Yeah. 13. I'm gonna use determination from
She has a determination. All right.
Yeah, to make that a 15.
Okay. So using that determination, let me just double check the Wixlet stats. Okay, so 13 has... You'd think it would be better at this, but it absolutely doesn't. 15. It is going to go and pop its head up and slowly start to take a glance around and then spies the other egg around the corner. it looks at it with this sense of pure avariciousness in its gaze, and begins to approach, carrying the other egg with it. Step by step, it makes it closer and closer and closer. And then he's going to see it in the trap. Now let me just double check its intelligence real quick. Okay. Well, that's not great. That's not great. It looks around, seeing the egg. It starts to salivate.
I think Karen would probably start preparing to reaction because she has Ensnaring Strike as a spell. So she would probably, if it looks like it's gonna like run away, she'd probably be preparing to cast that to like pull it. I would say, if it needs to.
All right.
And I think
So
Belle's
it is going
thinking
to... Yes?
that if they pull it in, she's going to try and snag the egg from it, because it should go invisible when Belle's carrying it.
Oh,
So then
that's
it
true,
can't
because it's...
see it, and it will just see the egg it's being given instead, and hopefully lose interest.
Amazing.
Okay. Oh my god. Did I legitimately fail this by 1 point?
Woohoo!
I rolled a 7, and it needs a 14, or pardon me, a 15
Oh my
to
gosh.
pass. It looks around both directions, and smugly holding one of the egg, the one egg up against its chest like a football, reaches forward and plucks the hard-boiled egg, which I would love to say, according to its senses, it can sense unhatched eggs within 300 feet of itself. Just has an egg sense, but it doesn't know if it's either unfertilized or boiled. All it knows is it roughly just detects what eggs are. So
It's just unhatched. It's not.
It's unhatched, and a hard-boiled egg is, by definition, unhatched.
Yeah. Wow.
Is going to reach forward, pluck it, and there's the sound of a snap as the trap closes around its arm, pinning it in place. It is going to let out a chirp of surprise, and it is unfortunately at this point in time, it is going to drop the egg gently onto the ground. It is going to roll, but as it does, none of you saw it coming. What was clinging to the roof, slowly stalking this creature. For as it clings, as the bear trap, the hunting trap, clings to its arm, a large being drops down, but unfortunately you cannot be surprised thanks to Zoe, as a creature about the size of a loaf of bread drops from the ceiling directly over the egg, coming between you and it. It has 6 little arms jutting out of its front, as well as a large barbed abdomen. It lands next to the egg and tries to grasp it, and I'd love a nature check from anyone.
Cool. Trixxi botched, so that's great.
Okay,
Dirty
Carrion.
20.
Dirty 20.
Flip to Carrion.
Oh, well, if I didn't have a -2, 13.
16.
13? 16?
Nature, you say? 22.
Okay. So, 13 is not going to be enough. The 16, you've heard of these type of things before? These type of egg hunting larvae, or egg hunting monstrosities that sup down the eggs of large creatures, particularly things with draconic heritage. those of you who got a dirty 20 or above will recognize an adult egg hunter, an incredibly dangerous creature about the size of a loaf of bread known for hunting and devouring the eggs of dragons, drops from the ceiling and prepares to attack.
Can I make an attack on it?
No, because this is where we're calling game for the night.
Ooh.
But we'll pick up here.
Yeah.
We'll pick up here next time. A quick reminder that we have advantage
Anybody
on...
have mage hand for next time?
Yeah, right? Wait,
On
does anyone...
English.
Wait, you have a
Yeah,
what?
I could try
I had a
and.
couple ideas.
I mean, I
What
think
is
that might break the egg.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So
I mean, I
you'll
can
have...
grappling hook the egg hunter. Just.
The one fucking time mage hand would be useful.
Alright,
Yep.
alright.
All right.
I mean,
So-
I have made hand too.
All right. So
Oh, there we go. Mage hand.
grab the egg. Grab the egg.
Grab the egg.
Grab
All
the
right,
egg.
so folks, we're going to pick up here next weekend with another
Excellent.
episode as we get excellent up in here. There were, like, I was looking for other
Sally,
monsters
go.
that did egg hunting, and my god, I gotta say, for a small creature, this thing is terrifying. It's real tough. So prepare for a lot of fun next episode. Dragons have disadvantage on the check to notice this thing, which is even better. But hey, thanks for tuning in. We're going to be back next week. Hopefully we'll have the entire party with us. But my biggest hope is that you come back and enjoy another episode of ColdIron with us next week, and that we have a lot of fun together. So be sure to come back, and if you like what we do here, be sure to give us a like, a follow, a subscribe, wherever you're watching this, and consider joining the Patreon and hanging out with us. Because it would be great to spend more time with you and to have you support what we do here. A big thank you to our divine producers, my parents, Shaikon Dave Vermillion and Soul Omen, our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin Crush, Urquhart and Big Nut, our monster maker, Larouk, and our High Council, Taryn, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Nihilus, Cookiemon Steve, and Iron Warrior X. You're all phenomenal people. Thank you so much for being part of the just the world that we create here together. And all of you have a great night. We'll see you next time here on ColdIron. Good night, everybody.